Oh, hi. Huh. Got me playing around with the new Raspberry Pi 5. Um, Found a screen for it. A little 10-inch screen. Look at that. It's got USB-C for power and mini HDMI for the input. And I've found a cute little stand for it. So currently we're running Ubuntu 2.4.04. It actually functions pretty good for what it is. I'm pretty happy with it. Pretty responsive. Raspberry Pi 5 has enough horsepower to, for the most part, run a full desktop. Not too bad. So this is going to be a somewhat portable setup. I have over here a lithium battery pack meant to charge 2 laptops or 2 phones or any 2 USB devices at the same time. I think this one is rated at 20,000 milliamp hours. I'll have to check on that. But the company is INIU, and I'm not too sure how you pronounce that. Inu? Inu? Anyway, INIU, found it on Amazon. I think it was 26 bucks, maybe 24 bucks, something like that. Anyway, we're working towards a completely portable setup. And right now the biggest problem is, well, this doesn't look very portable, does it? I mean, mouse and keyboard. How about we change that? All right. Now we're talking. This is the iClever Bluetooth keyboard. Folds up, unfolds, hooks directly to the Raspberry Pi over Bluetooth. And now, as you can see, I'm dragging some windows around and opening some folders. Just by moving my fingers on this little trackpad. Now the iClever actually can sync up to 3 different devices, and you can quickly swap between the 3 devices. So if you have a tablet, the monitor, or the Raspberry Pi, maybe a phone, all you have to do is hit these buttons and it will sync up to that instantly, and now you're moving the mouse and stuff on those devices. Anyway, so yeah, I think this will definitely work for a portable setup. But we still have all this. So my plan is to use this hard plastic case. This case was from a crimp tool that actually sat in this case in foam, and it had a couple of different dies. But I took the case because it wasn't needed anymore. And what we're going to do here is we're going to store the Raspberry Pi here. We'll make some mounts for it. I already made some holes. I don't know if you can see that. That's for breathing, so the Raspberry Pi can have some airflow. We're going to put the 10-inch display up here. So this will end up something a little bit like that. Now, what do you think of that? Pretty cool, huh? So I'm going to get these cables changed out, I think, for shorter versions and for right angle versions. Because as you can see right here, the cable is sticking out this way, not such a good. So we're going to make these all right angles. I'll go try to source those. The Pi itself is going to sit here. The battery's going to sit here. And it leaves me a little empty room here for sort of breadboarding different ideas. And then the whole thing will sit underneath a cool little cover plate. And we might have some USBs mounted on here so that if I want to copy data off or add stuff to the Raspberry Pi, I don't have to take the whole deck up. So we have this deck plate or panel It's going to sit like that. The battery will be underneath. The keyboard will probably just fold up like this, and then we'll just have it stored here so that when you open up the whole thing, keyboard comes out, and then you can take the keyboard, set it down, and the panel will be just like that, and have the whole thing self-contained and a little ready to go hardened enclosure, somewhat ruggedized. But yeah, it'd be like a little Raspberry Pi to go, or some people call it a cyber deck. Some people call it a porta-pack. It has a lot of names. But it'll be kind of a cool little project. So there you have it. Bluetooth keyboard. Working pretty good. Not too bad. The monitor, I forgot to mention, this is a ZSUS. I don't even know how you pronounce that. Zeus? I got this from AliExpress. $30. I swear. $30 for a cool little 1080p HD monitor with mini HDMI. The only thing you need to do for this to work is to find mini HDMI to micro HDMI, which is what the Raspberry Pi has on its board. I found a cable that was about 18 inches long, and it works perfectly for this little setup here. Gonna have to shrink everything down. But yeah, that's the beginnings of this project. So stay tuned, and I'll have a couple updates.